Welcome, everybody. To another presentation of the NBA. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Harden, coming off a Suns make, and he buries his first look.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Now Booker. Pass to Durant. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Durant. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Harden against Booker. Harden drives in. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Now here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Looking back to last season, Smithy, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Here's O'Neal, and he drives in. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Harden, and then Harden with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
First team foul.
Booker surveying the floor. The kick to Durant. Second shot opportunity.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
Back to Harden.
Blocking foul called on Royce O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George against Booker. And the jam by George.
Outstanding dunk from Paul George. This is why the defense can't let him get too deep.
Good on the shot.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The drive by Harden. Up top, George. Outside Harden. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Tice. Lets it fly. A Again, the Clippers score.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. And Booker with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pure from three-point range.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
Back to Booker. Leonard against Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And George with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 7 points.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Westbrook outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
The first one falls.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Started.
Attention fans, now on the court is your home squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix, trailing by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden comes to help. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Releases from 15. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the center position.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Outside for Harden, back to Westbrook. Misses the baby hook.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Durant, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Beal, the kick to Durant. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Bull. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the #1, I'm the #2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie.
Kevin Durant takes pride in playing the right way. He looks to make the extra pass and set up his teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Westbrook slams it home.
This is Westbrook at his best, slicing and dicing the D.
You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, B.A. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
Tice, a screen on Booker. Tice outside. Westbrook right side. Tice with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's George. Give him 8. Tice sets a screen. George passes to Harden. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Beal surveying the D. Pass to Durant. Here's O'Neal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker with a screen on Westbrook. Beal, the pass to Booker. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Not a bad escape out. KD to the rescue.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. 3-point lead. Leonard with a screen on Booker. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. And here's Tice. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 16 points.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Beal, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
George's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
There's Tice with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Bull. And Bull drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this game. And stolen by Booker. All alone on the break. Jumps up. It's Booker in the open floor.
There's Booker getting it done at both ends. This guy just gets better and better.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Tries a three off the inbound. And the Suns get another three.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Clippers, 35.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Drew Eubanks out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Tucker with a screen on Gordon. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with aggression. Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
Gordon on the take. And it's good for two.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Drops in the three.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. BA?
No doubt about that. And with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Eubanks the screen. Gordon the pass to Eubanks. Allen left side. Let's go with a three. And the Suns get another three.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Gotta love hard workers like Drew Eubanks, Smitty. Guys who rise to a challenge.
An essential part of this team, BA. You have to have players like Eubanks to leap into action and inject some hustle when you need it the most. Determined to score, PJ won't be distracted by contact.
Gordon against Powell. Pass to Lee. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Outside, Highland takes a three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Eubanks. Allen on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Eubanks. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Gordon from the arc. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Phoenix calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Clippers in the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Tucker with a screen on Gordon. Outside Tucker from behind the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Defense has to be careful with Tucker from range. He's got reliable accuracy.
There's a screen by Nurkic.
Terrence Mann. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Powell against Gordon. To end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mason Plumlee, and he drops a first. And he makes both free throws. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Highland looking for an opening. Powell outside. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Outside Tucker. With the drive. It's tipped. Gordon with it. Picked up by Powell. He goes up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great hands by Nurkic to come away with the steal and start the fast break for his team.
Launches it. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 11 points here in the second half.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up. Steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
46 seconds left in the third. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. Tucker with a screen. And it's Powell off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nice move by Norman Powell on the drive, drawing a foul and putting up the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And so Powell nails them both. The Suns trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Shot clock at 6. And that one good. Harden's got 18.
What a make. The beard, never afraid of contact.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Beal. And so in the game for Los Angeles, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Tice in at the 5. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against George. Durant with a screen on George. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Outside for Booker. There's Booker on the attack. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And it's Harden penetrating. Tice passes to Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Durant. Tice passes to George. Tice sets a screen. The three ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
Beal with a screen on Harden. Out to Beal. Good on the bucket.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Harden drives in. No, stopping him. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
The previous play is under review.
The area and a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Cole, a screen on George. Booker, the pass to Beal. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
Here's Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Durant with a screen on George. An open look for Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Westbrook against Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bol.
Clever play by Russell Westbrook, using his body control to fake out the defender and get fouled in the act.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 14. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Here's Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The Clippers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. George with it. He's against O'Neal. George, no good. The Suns running out of time. Booker, pass to Bol. The crossover, and finished off by Bol.
Man, that's why Booker is one of the best passers in our game.
Harden surveying the D. Leonard with a screen on Booker. Harden from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And Durant with the big finish.
One of the best in the business, Durant in the flow, loves to work off the screen and roll.
Here's Tice. There's the drive.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First free throw is good. And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
BA, he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Pull a screen on Leonard. Durant drives in, the shake, and he lays it in.
But one positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Durant gets it to go.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
The starting lineup.
And one thing. Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now George. He's covered by Beal. Count that one for George.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Booker is screen on Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Drills the three-pointer.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
And Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Holmgren in the high post. O'Neal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Dort. Here's the 3. Booker pulls it in. From outside the arc. And Bradley Beal with the 3.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position. He knows what to do from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Booker. After the made shot from Shag Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Booker. The shot, no good. Nice defense from George. To the middle. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bowles setting the pick for O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Beal kicks to Bowles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Now here's Booker. Takes it inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Dort against Beal. Pass to Holmgren. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
The drive by Booker. Outside for Beal. Puts up a three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Beal's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the pass to Holmgren. And here is Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander off with the layup. O'Neal with it. Dort covering. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Booker against Dort. KD, a screen on Dort. A kick out to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. For 3. Booker. A shot. No good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
Dort is screen on Booker. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all time. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal is the guard, and KD at the 4. O'Neal is out there at Bowl. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Just 3 to shoot, taken away by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the post. He's guarded by Booker. Holmgren can't hit.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should do in life normally, right?
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Booker against Dort. To the paint. A kick out to O'Neal. Hands it from downtown. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And Bull sends it back. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Bull setting the pick for KD. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drive.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. It's Beal on the wing. Giddy defending.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Third team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first half. KD, a screen on George. The drive by Booker. O'Neal passes to KD. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Outside, Beal. Outside for Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Williams, a screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by KD. It's Williams, high post. He's guarded by Booker. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. It's good.
That's how you average 30 a game. Beal scoring with the bump.
Beal against Giddy. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddy. And stolen by Bull. For the finish. And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Dort a screen on Beal. It's Giddy with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Giddy is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the D.
Booker in the post. Here's KD. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. A chance now to send. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams, Hayward out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. against Wallace. Nurkic a screen on Wallace. Hits it from three-point range. Lee's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Phoenix.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins outside. Williams has a screen for Wiggins. Down low. And it's Williams with the jam.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
So it's Phoenix now. The Thunder making the shot. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Joe. And the Thunder another 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gordon kicks to Lee. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Damian Lee. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lee.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Rebound by Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rebound by Okogie. Phoenix has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Lee. Allen surveying the D. He gets that one. And the Suns lead by 2.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Lee against Wallace. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Wiggins outside. The kick out to Williams. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
3-point field goal.
Williams has got 5. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Gordon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
The Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
What's amazing, Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game, and so many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
Here's Joe. Williams hits the bucket. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The inside, ended by Hayward. Allen's shot is off. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Out of bounds will go to the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout. Who's ready for t-shirt time? Get on your feet. Get loud, fans.
For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dort. And they pick up 2. That's 7 points for Lou Dort.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Bull out there with O'Neal. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. And then Durant with the dunk.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns on defense. And here is Holmgren. Passes it to Giddey. 5 to shoot. It's Dort on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now here's Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Bull.
The handle of Giddey is something to behold.
Suns trailing. Outside, Beal. Booker outside. Now the dish to Bull. Phoenix calls timeout. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Bull, the pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Phoenix. He kicks to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Beal drives in.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker looking around.
2 minutes.
Pocket 6. And the dunk by Booker.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Williams against KD. And stolen by Booker. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. KD will screen on Williams. Outside Durant, and the Suns call time here. They lead by 2. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. .129 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 3. Goal. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Ball there with a big basket.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
Booker against George. Pass to KD. Ball gets to Durant. It falls.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Yes!
Gilgeous Alexander coming through big time.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is powerful.
Booker with it. Williams picks him up.
Had a foul to get in there, but
the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
and I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Booker's so relaxed under pressure, and this is who the team wants at the free throw line in these moments. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now here's Williams. And there's the drive. No stopping him there. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted. Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for it. And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
Great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Good.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your son,
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game the way he can produce.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Can't knock in the 3. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close ball ride. David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So
Backcourt. Matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the 5.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable if given an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on George. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Harden with the slam.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Out left to the wing. George outside. On the take. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Dort. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
What's something that stuck out to you about Luke Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops from me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
And the Thunder in possession here, following the score by the Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Going inside, kicks it to George. Leonard with a screen on Dort. Leonard outside for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Harden, the pass to George. Tice outside. Back to George. Leonard with a screen on Dort. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. Offensive rebound. Dort finds Giddey. Back to Dort. 6 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Dort. It's Giddey on the wing. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside Harden. Pass to Tice. Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And they they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shag Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Tice grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard outside. Back to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Up in time. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Clippers on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
There's a screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's good. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And they're able to recover. Here's George. And the jam by George.
You know, Paul George with the absolute tight handle, able to navigate through traffic. That's ridiculous.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Williams' shot is good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's Tice missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Back to Tice. Outside Harden. Takes it inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Misses from close range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Williams against George. Pass to Tice.
2 minutes remaining in this first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Harden. The three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere. Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 4 left in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Westbrook gets the bucket.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Dort, a screen on George. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Shooting 2.
And Dort hits them both. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. And he drives in. Tice outside. 4-3. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The floater. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Here's Westbrook. Giddey with a defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Wallace in at the point. Highland with it, guarded now by Williams. Plumlee passes to Tucker. Clock at 6. Pass to Plumlee. The three. Tucker, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Highland. Into the lane. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the Thunder.
The Clippers trail. Highland, the pass to Plumlee. Outside, Highland. Outside, Tucker. Back to Highland. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Highland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
Wallace. Shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Right side, Highland. Pass to Powell. Back to Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee!
Wow, pretty pass.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Powell from the arc. Fires in the triple. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wallace. Soft touch off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Highland looking for an opening, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Highland. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Highland. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Bones Highland. Second personal foul.
And Williams no good on that one.
At the line for the Thunder, Williams. Shooting 1.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Highland finds Powell. Back to Highland. Plumlee a screen. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Tucker. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Banked it in off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Tucker with a screen. Powell with it. Now Wiggins defending. Out to Powell. Back to Tucker. Pass to Plumlee. Powell left side. The baseline Jay. Outside Highland. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tucker with a screen. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Holmgren with a screen on George. Pass to Holmgren. Knocked away. Now Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The offensive rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Here's Holmgren.
Yeah, Daniel Tice using his length to contest shots. Nicely done.
Tice with the defensive effort. Inside, out to Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. George drives in. And George with the jam.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. Clippers on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Holmgren. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And Harden with the slam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Shag hitting the 3.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Leonard outside. George a screen on Williams. Now here's George. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Harden. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says not here, not now.
Tice outside. Back to Harden. Tice outside. Leonard against Giddey. Pass to George. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. George defending. Dort a screen on George. Holmgren goes in. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And he played huge in games in college. So Holmgren, no stranger to the pressure late in this one.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Back to Harden. The three is up. Leonard can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Dort against Harden. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Now here's Westbrook. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Out to Leonard. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Giddey. And the Thunder call time here. The score is tied at 54. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Ticks left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what do you think?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Let's get loud. Stand up. All right, everyone. Here they are. Your Clippers breakers.
Holmgren with the block. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional...
Richard, as we were just talking, there is no shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game, but coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. O'Neal is out there with Nurkic, and so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Off the power from Leonard on full display there.
Beal finds O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Now, here is Harden, outside for George. Nailed from three-point land.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Launches it. Durant, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way. Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Bull. He's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution for the Suns.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Booker with no one around, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Harden kicks to Leonard. George sets a screen for Leonard. Outside, George. And he tries. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Leonard. And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind, he's going to dunk it. There is not much you can do.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there. Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Durant in the corner. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. And that one is off. Los Angeles leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard finds Tice. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and that's jammed by Westbrook.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Outside Durant. For 3, Booker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Beal. Hasn't made one yet. And finished up by KD.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
And Ball sends it back. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Harden against Booker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
Pass to Bull. Right side, Kevin Durant. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. Driving in, and KD throws it down.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Leonard attacking. Leonard with this screen on Beal. Back to Leonard. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got 6 points.
Oh, great footwork there from Kawhi on that floater.
Booker looking around. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
kicks it out to Harden. And here's Leonard from three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us.
Oh, my goodness, man. And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Westbrook with it. Now Bol defending. And George kicks to Tice. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George against Durant. A three ball. Another three for Phoenix.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Harden against Booker. Harden with it. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 4. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Booker against George. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 1 point on the basket from Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the wing, Booker, defended by George. Durant with a screen on George. Here's Booker. He takes it in.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Westbrook kicks to George. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Leonard with no one around. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And the dunk by Bull.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And with it, out guarded by Booker. Harden the pass to George. Drives to the hoop. This one for 3. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up the big 2 at the other end.
And that concludes the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bones Highland is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's man in at the small forward. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Outside Gordon. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 7. Richard, what's an unseen skill that P.J. Tucker possesses? One that might normally go unnoticed.
That's a good question, Ken. I think it's his communication. Tucker is a big talker on the floor. He's sharing information, alerting his teammates. It's an underrated skill of leadership.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Allen. Basket good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Highland shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on that one. Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Lee goes in. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Now Highland. Lee with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Powell kicks to Plumlee. Back to Powell. Clock at 4. Here's Highland going inside. Basket counts. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Lee outside. Good. Nice job down low. Lee's got his first points in this one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nurkic with the steal. Gordon inside. Powell's there. Suns moving the ball around. Gordon inside. Guarded by Powell. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining.
Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Powell with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Tucker kicks to Powell. With the drive. Great D that time from Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the basket by Okogie.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
1:27 left to play in the third. Here's Highland. Tucker finds Powell. Back to Tucker. Passes it to Powell. Plumlee against Nurkic. Rebound by Nurkic.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Allen passes to Okogie. Bucket is good. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
To the inside. The shot goes down and he gets his game back to even.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen left side. Gordon with the screen for Allen. Kicks it out to Gordon. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Suns ahead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. O'Neal is out there with Nurkic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle and told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Leonard with the screen on Booker. And here's Harden for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. Tice kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent focus from Harden there. James has been making those circus shots his entire career.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Leonard gets it to go.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi. With how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
George against Booker. Into the lane. The wide open look for Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that 3-point answer.
A 3 from Leonard, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that 3-point answer.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's the pass to Tice. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bol. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Harden with the drive. Westbrook dishes to Harden. Pass to Tice. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Phoenix calls timeout. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. Outside Durant. Bol against Tice. There's the drive. And the dunk by Bol.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bol there with a big basket.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Leonard.
ICE. He has absolutely.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stolen by George. And now run up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. Back to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Harden kicks to George. Leonard with a screen on O'Neal. Outside Leonard. George against O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Bol finds Booker. Bol, a screen on George. Back to Bol. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Knocks it loose. Booker against George. Lets it go from 11, and a lot of contact on that one. So, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and keep. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that makes it a 3-point lead.
KD doesn't sweat these types of moments. He embraces the challenge of coming up clutch. Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Back to Leonard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
They grabbed their own miss, and Harden on the follow.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Off the inbound.
And just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
And the defenders are going to be very cautious coming out of this timeout. The only way they can get 4 points is with a 3-pointer and a foul, so I'm sure the D will just back off.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here are the 5 for the Suns. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bol.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player. Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Booker with the jam.
You know, watching these guys take off, it's awesome, and Booker putting on a show.
Williams on the wing. Dort outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Well, excellent job. KD timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Beal against Holmgren. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have, and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. They've got a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
That ties it up. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the
Holmgren with a screen on Booker. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant with it, and it's Dort picking him up for 3. Booker, and the Suns get another 3.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up and connecting off the catch.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good. Oh.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's got 7. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Durant with a screen on Giddey. Here's Beal. No good there. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And it's Giddey off the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the D.
Williams against Durant. To the inside. Here's Booker. Beal outside. Phoenix calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Durant against Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. Over Williams. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
That one goes in.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Left side Durant. Over Williams. And that's not going to go. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Well, that was just a quick lance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction. Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to Bowl. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Bowl, a screen on Williams. Here's Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder shooting at a very efficient 67%. Williams.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
To the paint. Here's Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
That shot wide open. Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Durant with a screen on Dort. Outside Durant. Holmgren with the block. Dort against Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's Giddey off the drive, and he taps it home with authority.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Phoenix calls timeout. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing kind of came in like a flood. Each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Dort outside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
A nice shot by Booker.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And one thing about Devin Booker, he continually hones his offensive game, Brent.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a weakness in what Devin Booker can provide you offensively, and there aren't any. His strengths are absolutely elite. Shot creation, great range. He's a clutch performer. This guy is a special offensive talent.
Outside Durant. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, BA, I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Good touch from Holmgren, looking comfortable and assertive down there.
Bull finds Durant. Bull, screen on Williams. Here's Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the things you got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Dort, a screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Bull. Here's O'Neal. Durant for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder out in front, leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hands together and get proud for Red Panda.
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Eric Gordon. Josh Okogie is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Lee in at the point guard position. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 9. Gordon, the pass to Okogie. Here's the floater. Right wing. Here's Nurkic. And the layup is good off the glass. Nurkic has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Okogie on the wing. Here's Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick and roll setting.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Devin Booker knows that fame comes with downsides. He said, quote, I'm on the bigger stage, so there's going to be more haters. That's life. But every day I wake up grateful for the opportunity to play. Back from being a little kid who wanted to be in the NBA, I've never lost sight of that. That's what keeps me going. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Durant, the pass to Bowl. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
And the Thunder call time here.
Let's get a big foul for your Thunder.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Hayward. And Giddey subbed in for Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Williams on the wing. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
It's Booker on the wing. Dort defending. Beal, the pass to Booker. Booker on the take. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Nurkic is checked in for Bol. Okogie comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Gordon in for Beal. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Wiggins passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. They set the pick. Here's Allen. Driving in, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Okogie on the wing. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Joe. From the low block. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Allen who slams it home.
distance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Another shot. The Thunder with the rebound. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Allen on the wing. Fires for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Wallace. The kick out to Wiggins. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Wallace. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And it's Beal penetrating. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brett.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor. But all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league in what it has to offer a big man.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Durant finishes off the lob.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Suns clear it.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For 3, Durant. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dort with it. Beal picks him up. Williams' shot is good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. 4-3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
For 3, Booker drills it from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. To the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Just Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The three from Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Durant with the block.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Rejected by Holmgren. They recover it. Outside Booker. There's the drive. Out to Beal. The three. On target from range.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Dort. Booker, the pass to Durant. This one for three. And the Suns get another three.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Williams. To the right side. And Williams punches it home.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.
the Thunder off the tip. And the Clippers starting 5. George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
George passes to Tice. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Harden. Giddy with it. Leonard picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and there it is for him.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Tice with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's George, and George with the stuff. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Leonard picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And George gets it to go.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Back to Leonard. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Tice sets a screen for George. Pass to Tice. Back to George. Tice with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tice kicks to Leonard. Over Williams. And it's Leonard missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Giddy against Harden. Pass to Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Rick, we're just talking about Chet Holmgren. He's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard with no one around. Drills the three-pointer.
They know to get Kawhi the basketball. He was ready to shoot, and he knocked it down.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's Dort on the wing. Dort with a screen for Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Tice. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Williams. Leonard with a screen on Williams. George against Williams. George passes to Tice. Kicks it out to Harden. 3 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
And the defense putting Harden in a tricky spot there, but he is so adept at finding space to finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Good. Williams has got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And George, here we go. Tice, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Second shot opportunity for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Harden the pass to George. Tice with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
The shot's good from Tice. Tice has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
What can't Leonard do, keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike? That's a nice play.
The pass to Holmgren. Shakes him, and he sinks the layup. Holmgren's got 11 points in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Leonard with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
This is why you love to run the offense through Leonard. Have to play him to score. That opens up passing lanes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. It's Holmgren again for three. Holmgren's got the lead up to three now for Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Tice with the screen on George. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Here's Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Hart.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. His production has been... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, let's hear it for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Norman Powell's out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Daniel Tice, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Wiggins kicks to Hayward. Back to Wiggins. Hayward a screen on Powell. Wiggins drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 7. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Powell kicks to Tice. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Both free throws good from Tice. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wallace against Highland. Wiggins a screen on Highland. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Highland passes to Tice. Tice sets a screen for Powell. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Tice.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Hayward, left side. Here's Joe, guarded by Powell. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Driving to the basket. Plumlee with a screen on Hayward. Pass to Plumlee to the wing on the left. Tice passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wallace goes in, kicks it out to Wiggins. Hayward with a screen for Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Paul George comes in for Mann. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Powell. And James Harden subbed in for Highland.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Tucker a screen. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. And they call an illegal screen here.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Tucker a screen. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams with a clean look. Oh, he hits the first beater.
And just when it looks like the third.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Back to George. Kicks to Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Gilgeous Alexander, a screen on Hart. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 6. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Tucker a screen. Leonard attacking. And the layup's good off the glass.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Paul George. LA has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And it's George finishing it off.
Keeping them on their toes out there. Paul George agility is on display.
Harden against Giddey. Over in the corner, George. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers trail. And there's the call on Lou George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Tucker to take the lead. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Westbrook finds Leonard, and an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Outside Leonard. Tucker the pass to Harden. Back to Tucker. Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Giddey. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dort against Westbrook. Dort passes to Holmgren. Another shot, so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Count the basket.
When they need a score, Shag is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Harden Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it on to Leonard. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holmgren.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Pass to Tucker. Tucker has screen. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Leonard with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Jordan.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Harden launches it from deep. Off on that one. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game in the
Go.